On this episode of Strategy ADH Computer Repair, I explain the Dance Dance Revolution Extreme boot up process. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to explain the Dance Dance Revolution Extreme boot up process. As you can see here, this is a first generation DDR cabinet running the original 573 system, and this is at a museum, and I'm going to explain the boot process. So let's get started. So as you see here, it is being powered on. So as you can see, all the lights are lit up. So as you see here, the cabinet lights, the hand button lights, and the stage, the player 2 of the stage is lit up. This is the 573 system lighting up these lights. Now, why does it do that? Let me explain. The 573 system is telling you that it is powered on. So what happens is, when you first power on this machine, obviously the marquee light powers on first. The newer ones don't do that. So what happens is, as soon as the machine with the 573 gets power, for the first 30 thousandths of a second, it's not running off the disk. This game runs on the CD. You have to remember, this is 1998. Actually, DDR Extreme came out in 2002, Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, I can't really remember. So what happens is, as soon as the CD drive starts reading that disk, it's going to the 573 system is going to light up the cabinet lights, the selection light, and the start to side, which is the hand buttons, and the second part of the stage. The reason that happens is so that way you know that whatever's needs to be getting power is getting power. Now, at a certain point, people were actually using the ITG boxor at some point. What you just saw with the second side of the stage lighting up and the cabinets lighting up and the hand lights lighting up, that will also happen too with that one. But that's for another video. Alright, so there's going to be letters and numbers on the screen and OK. These numbers are ROM chips that are the 573 system is telling you they are okay. So what happens is it'll come up okay. Now, if there's something wrong with the CD-ROM drive, it would say CD-ROM bad, then try to reboot. What'll happen is it'll keep in a boot loop. So what'll happen is it'll just try to keep rebooting. Now, something that you saw something like the off air sign, then you saw a bunch of like red, green, and blue dots. What that is the 573 is testing the graphics card. Yes, this computer does have a graphics card. So what happens is, because it needs to test everything, you have to remember this is running it's running on a CD-ROM drive. So basically, as soon as you turn the machine off, anything in memory goes whew, so it has to redo it. So even computers with a hard drive do the same thing. So as it's testing it, it's making sure it's right, making sure letting the owner slash operator know, hey, everything is fine. The output on the 573 system is VGA. It's a standard VGA port. Alright, so as you see, when it displays the boot program version, that's when the lights turn off. Why is that? The I/O board has been initialized. If you ever watch YouTube videos and you see ITG stuff running in a Supernova Dedicab and the stage lights are solid on, that means that the I/O board has not been initialized. The name for this I/O board in this particular style cabinet is called P1. So as soon as it displays the boot program version, the lights will turn off. Now, down at the right hand bottom corner of the screen, you're either going to see CD-ROM or you are going to see onboard. The motherboard on these are controlled by DIP switches. You have to remember, this is late 90s stuff. So you have to understand that they're not going to have all the software controlled stuff we do today. So basically, there's DIP switch 4. DIP switch 4, if you turn it on, will say on board. If you turn it off, it'll say CD-ROM. You want the on board because it'll actually be better for it. It's easier, less wear and tear on the disk drive itself, from what I heard, but even though a disk drive will wear out at a certain point, this is a new, from what I gather from the guy I talked to who owns the machine, said he put a new disk drive in there. So from what I remember, he put a new disk drive in there. Alright, on this screen you're going to see 2 green progress bars, and you're going to see boot check. What is a boot check? A boot check is checking, it's a checklist, so it's checking itself to make sure everything is there. Now, getting back to the progress bars. The progress bars, one is for the security chip that runs in the 573 system. It is a cartridge. Now they use USB thumb drive, which is called a dongle. This is an actual cartridge. It's really cool. It's blue, and it says the name of what mix is in there. And it has a sticker on the 573 casing, so you know what you updated to. Alright, so now you're going to see a white screen. And then you're going to see numbers loading, counting up. This boots to 248. And it does stay at the white screen for quite a while. Right? The screen goes black. And now it's going to say, please wait, now loading. After it goes to 248, you're going to see the warning. Once you see the warning, boom, put your credits in or push the button for free if it's on free play like this machine is. There we go, the machine's booted. And now for the full boot up uninterrupted. Please comment, like, subscribe, and click that bell for more notifications.